Another nonsense Marxist news story from, of course, the biggest woke fools in Ireland, in Irish media. We have news talk today. This one is called Being Gay in the GAA. Nice rhyme there. Nice rhyme. Footballer Kevin Penrose says that coming out as being gay in the GAA is the last taboo. Is it the last taboo, or is he telling us that it's taboo? Because I've never heard anyone say anything about that ever. Nobody cares ever. You know, for this to even be a news story is ridiculous. We're gonna break this one down. There's a few different news topics I want to talk about after this. He wasn't the first gay person in the GA, not gonna be the last. This news story is to just, demoralize people and, I don't know, instill some sort of woke ideology in people again, because nobody cares if you're gay, straight, lesbian, bisexual, trans, whatever. Nobody cares, guys. This is just to pontificate, and I don't even know what. Let's hear it.
You do see some comments, it's just like the traditional, like the old fashions. Why is this guy coming out on a podcast telling everyone just play the sport, no one cares about sexuality? But
well, the first 10 seconds in, he already explained it to us. Yeah, no one cares, brother. And first of all, the guy is a handsome guy. He looks like a guy that would try and, pick up your girlfriend at the pub. He looks like he'd try and bang your girlfriend at the pub. So I'm not sure he could be bisexual. Nowadays things are very fluid, it's very odd, but let's hear it.
well, like the old fashions. Why is this guy coming out on a podcast telling everyone just play the sport, no one cares about sexuality?
Yes.
But at the same time, they don't see the other side of that, of the years of the mental torture I've put myself through, to get to this point. And it is a really, really common thing here in Ireland. There still is lads out there who are in my position who have either moved away or they're still in their club playing and they're too scared to come out. So
I mean, here's the thing, guys. In life, we all have battles. If people are afraid to come out or whatever, that's on them. Everyone has a battle in life. I don't want anyone to feel, bad or anything like that, or get prosecuted or persecuted, anything like that. Of course not. But everybody has battles. And to say that your battle is more, hard than anyone else's is not true at all, guys. They may have their hardship being gay or whatever, but I may have a hardship with money or whatever, or whatever, or working jobs and not feeling like you're respected and stuff. Everybody has a fight in their life. Okay. And I just hate when people think that they're special because of their sexuality. I mean, it's just bullshit, guys. It's another bullshit news story.
That's really common, especially in the rural communities. You can't let your guard down. You can't show or express your feelings in any sense because it is seen as weakness per se. And it's one of those things where it shouldn't be like that. Like, you should be just have the confidence to go into the change room and be like, okay, I am gay. Here's my boyfriend, my partner, whatever it is, and just be normalised.
Well, Kevin, fair play to you, I think, for doing...
All this talk about sexuality and here's my boyfriend in the locker room and all this kind of thing, I don't know what that's about. When does the actual sport get played? Forget about how loyal and passionate people are about the GA. The GA is seen as this great cultural Irish thing, which it is, of course, and it pushes Irish culture and heritage, has done for the last 1,000 years or whatever, 100 years at least, if we're talking about the club, the GA formation. But when does the sport get played? I want to look at people playing sports. Why are they always bringing politics into it? Take a knee, now you're gay, now this person's, whatever, has whatever. It's just like, it's always some sort of pushing of politics in sports. And I hate it, guys. I hate to see it. That's what it's turned into now. Pushing your agendas in sports. Ridiculous.
Want to change from like, okay, I am gay. Here's my boyfriend, my partner, whatever it is, and just be normalised.
Well, Kevin, fair play to you, I think, for doing it and sharing your story. Yeah, and it's great to see you again. Is there a bit of a weight off your shoulders, or is it just...
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Like now, like confidence-wise as well, like I'm more confident just talking about it and sharing it. Yeah. And I always say this, like it's no longer my story to share, like, and it's someone else's story that they can find comfort and hopefully courage as well.
Okay, I understand his sentiment that other people shouldn't feel bad. I get that, guys. I'm a motivational guy. I want everyone to feel good. My heart would bleed if anyone felt, persecuted or anything like that, or felt hardship because of their sexuality. I would never want that. But at the same time, guys, no one gives a shit about your shit. No one gives a shit about your gender or anything in sports, guys. Sports should be just the sport itself. That's why people play sports, guys, is to get away from the bullshit. But now they're bringing stuff in. They're bringing people in. It's just like... This is all nonsense. And yeah, I think that news article is put there on purpose by News Talk. Now, for those wondering, you know, it wasn't the first guy to actually come out as being gay. A lot of people are like, fair play for coming out, whatever. But it doesn't matter because he's not the first guy. As you guys can see here, the first openly gay player in the GAA was Donald Cusack. Okay? And he came out in 2009. So you're about fucking 20 years too late, you bollocks. All right? And I think they're trying to get some sort of social clout, some kind of virtue signaling thing. It just doesn't mean anything, guys. It really, nobody judges you. Like, everything is in your head. This is a mindset issue. I used to think in school, oh man, like I can't, you know, whatever. I can't complete this test, or I can't ask this girl out because of whatever. I'm this, I'm that. It's all your own mental fatigue. It's your own mental fortitude that's failing you, okay? Everything else is irrelevant. Donald O. Cusack came out, okay, abroad in his documentary Coming Out of the Curve. Coming Out of the Curve. Come on. This is in 2014. Then we have another news story, okay, another big flippin' article from, of course, the flippin' Irish Independent, the woke media. 14 gay sporting stars who took the decision to go public. Like we care. Like we care, guys. Like, it doesn't matter. Connor Cusack, so Donald O. Cusack, and then Connor Cusack, his brother. Okay. Oh, look at this. The coil hurler who came out, spoke about his battle with depression. Like I said, guys, you wouldn't want some guy to have to be depressed or anything like that, but it has nothing to do with anything. The sport is nothing to do with anything. Casey Stoney, Thomas Hillsberg, football. Okay, Casey Stoney, football. Justin Fashunu, Greg Loganis. What's with these names? These like Peter Pan names. Martina Navratolivo, Atuva. John Amachi, Greg Thomas, Stephen Davis, Robbie Rogers, Tom Daly, Nicola Adams. And a lot of people would say that our top sports stars, our top sports women, the female boxers, are gay as well, guys. A lot of people would say that, guys. A lot of female boxers are gay. Katie Taylor, you know, probably. You know, a lot of these people that do physical sports, you know, doesn't mean masculinity equals gayness or anything like that, guys. It's very odd. They're trying to spin narratives. I really don't like the way things are going here. You know, let me know your thoughts on that. News Talk obviously have an agenda they have to push. And quite frankly, guys, you know, whatever your sexuality is, you don't even have to say it, guys. The sport allows for everybody. It's not like the sport persecutes anyone. You know, if the sport was saying you're not allowed to play, now that would be an issue. And I would defend that guy's right, okay? Because obviously, you know, you wouldn't want to see that happening. But they're not. They're allowing everyone. This is just to get money and is grifting. I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to help support me, hit the join link underneath the video. It's like a circular little button. Just says join and become a member for just the price of a coffee so we can push back against this woke bullshit. And I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Peace.